to start with the bow, nice and simple. So the bow, we start feet together. This is ultimate nothingness. This is really that point in time where you just want to forget about the world, get really in the present and in the moment. So with nice soft shoulders, remember our Tai Chi principle, so we're lifting up the spine, soft knees, let the arms just hang and relax into the skeleton. What we're going to do is bring the right fist up in a circle and thumbs pointing down, fingers pointing forwards. And then this hand we're making like a flat blade. We're bringing that blade up to the fist with the fingers pointing in towards yourself. Okay. Now we like to make a triangle first. Yeah, so from here, right fist, left palm, fingers pointing into you, thumb of the fist pointing to the ground. So I've got a triangle at the front. Then all I'm doing is pushing out to make a circle. And like most martial arts, we're offering strength, offering friendship. So I offer you my strength, I offer you my friendship. See how you get on. Hopefully I'll make it easy to follow and just break it down and try and keep it interesting as much as I can. So we start off feet together. You can do this with me. Right fist, left palm. Push out to make a circle. And then nothing fancy in Tai Chi, we're just going to let the arms just come down by the sides and back to ultimate nothingness. So then we're going to step out, and it's not as simple as just stepping out. We're going to start to use the qua, these hips. So it's the way in which we move that keeps us solid in Tai Chi, and we want to move from the skeleton. So what we're going to do is I'm going to turn my left hip to the right. And what that does is that puts the body weight on this right leg. And then we're going to lift up the heels of the left. And then I'm going to turn the right, toes down, ball of the foot down, heel down. And I'm turning this hip back in to put the heel down. Yeah, I'm turning from here. So let's put all that together. Try and really turn from these hips. Honestly, they'll save you hours of pain and anguish in Tai Chi and balance. If you can turn with these, you're really onto a winner, because you balance and the solidness, but whilst being relaxing, really just comes from this hip movement. So feet together, lifting up the spine, soft knees. Right fist, left palm, triangle, circle. Hands come down by the sides. It's nice and relaxed. Let the arms just hang. Now turn the left hip towards the right and lift up the heels of the left foot. Lift up the toes of the left foot. Put the toes down. Now turn with the right hip. Lower the heels, lower the foot. Should be back to the front. Still top half stretched, bottom half nice and relaxed. Just make sure your bum is nice and smooth, tailbone, you haven't got any kind of right angles or kind of weird curves going on. You want a nice straight spine that just tucks under. Good. So, next bit, we've done our bow, we've got into our feet apart. So we'll just do that together and then we'll add the next little bit on. So, feet together, right fist, left palm, triangle, circle, bring the hands nice and slow down by the sides. Turn with the hip to lift up the left foot, toes down, turn with the right hip, heel down. We're ready. So our first opening stance, our hands are going to float up, just watch me first. So hands float up, just to shoulders, and then flexing the wrist and taking the body weight down. Now hopefully what you'll notice, I've got like a nice kind of bowl shape. And it's the same when the hands float up. So try not to, have a kind of Frankenstein monster type arms going up. You're on a nice little bit of flex. So you're coming up in a circle, sinking down in a circle, floating up, sinking down, floating up, sinking down, breathing in, don't lock the knees, breathing out, keep the shoulders relaxed. Nice circle. Make sure when you bring your hands in, they just come into the dantians, they're just below the belly button. And arms, when they go up, just make sure that the elbow stays below the shoulder, and the shoulder nice and smooth and nice and relaxed, and everything nice and soft. So trying to have tension in the shoulders, it's just floating up, floating down, floating up, floating down. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. So our opening stance, so this is also a block, breaking a grab. Wherever you get to, so whenever you kind of sink the weight and drop the weight into the body, you really want to be staying at that level all the way through, unless there's a specific move like a snake creeps down or a heel kick where you're lifting the body up. So for the majority of the moves, you don't want to be kind of coming up to look at the moon and then popping down to brush knee and popping up to hold the ball. You really want to keep that kind of level. So if you imagine like there's a really low ceiling, you're going to bang your head if you keep kind of sticking it up. So I'll show you the next bit. So I think we've got that nice and easy. Just do it once more. Right fist, left palm, triangle. Push out to circle. Let the hands come down by the sides. Turn the left hip to the right. Lift up the heels of the left. Toes down. Turn the hip of the right. Heels down. Hands float up, breathing in. Just up to shoulders, led by the wrists. Sink the body weight, breathing out. Circles. Make sure you're nice and comfortable and sat into the skeleton of your body. So the next bit, remember I said in some of the essentials, we're trying to get the waist to move. And when we move the waist and the hip, our body weight changes. So my body weight's now over here. If I turn my hip, my body weight's now over here. And if you look, I've got kind of straight lines going down, which means that I'm able to stand on one leg just by turning with this hip.